Hi, I'm Randy, and this is Pimp My Ride. Carriage. Safety first. All right, giddy on up, horsies. Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. 1 second.
You're the large one.
Okay, The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama, in her handkerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with an old little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher now, Dancer now, Prancer and Vixen.
On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, as leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, soup to the housetop to the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too, and then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
The poem's great and all, but 1 sec, I gotta get gas. Alright, resume. Let's get the show on the road. Literally.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe was held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside his nose, he nodded his head, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. I heard him exclaim ere he flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
I'm calling the police. No, my phone. 911, I'd like to. I just gotta. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Kansas. Pointed at me or at you?
It's at me. And then, in a twinkling, I heard the roof. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and
A bundle of toys, yeah.
flung on his back. And the smoke encircled his head like a wreath.
I'm in neutral now.
Opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimple.
Sorry. Ow, my foot.
Was chubby and plump.
Pump? He was pumped?